Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Cory Barton, Assistant Baseball Coach at Rice University. Hope everybody's doing well and you're safe and get to enjoy maybe some time with your family, maybe getting back to a little bit of normalcy, starting jobs back. But today what I want to talk about is we're going to talk about throwing. I'm the pitching coach here at Rice. I believe that one of the big things in pitching is learning how to throw before you learn how to pitch. So we're going to talk about throwing today. All right, so we'll go through a couple of different drills, a couple of different games that you can do at home, hopefully pass the time and help you get a little bit better. All right, guys, the three things we're going to focus on today are grip, body position, and then picking out a target to throw to. All right, so first thing we're going to talk about is grip. We're always going to start what we call a four-seam grip. The four-seam grip is going to grip it across the horseshoe. Doesn't matter which way, the seams can be on either side, whichever one's more comfortable for you. That's going to be where we start always. The four seam typically stays more true, and that's what we're looking for when we're playing catch. The next thing we're going to talk about are a couple of body position checkpoints that we have. We always want to start with a really good foundation. So you get your athletic position. Whenever we're going to throw, if my target's this way, I want to make sure I'm really plugged in and have a good base, and I want to make sure that I'm lined up with my target so that my direction's good. All right? So shoulder, hip, something on the bottom, ankle or knee, make sure we're all pointed towards our target. All right? The last thing, we always want to make sure we're throwing to a target. So what we like to do is we want to try to throw within the box, all right? And we'll talk about this a little later during our drill session, but we always want to throw between shoulders and hips, somewhere in the middle of your partner's body. All right, here to help us demonstrate today, former Rice Owl great, Jimmy Camrata, formerly known, or probably still known as Jimmy Baseball. Played at Rice from 2006 to 2010, part of 3 different Omaha teams. So fortunate to have Jimmy live right down the street, come over and help us show you guys what we're going to do today. All right? All right, so remember when we go to play catch, make sure the grip is correct, make sure our foundation's good, and our direction toward our partner is good. For this, we're going to try to keep the ball in the box. The box is from shoulders to hips that creates the box here. So that's going to be our target. All right? Make sure when we're going, we're keeping our checkpoints, making sure that we're following the protocol. Now remember, whenever you're throwing with your partner, make sure the distance isn't too close, that you're getting far enough away to challenge yourself, but also not too far to where you can't reach your target and be accurate. All right, one tool that we're going to talk about today that's really simple that everybody can do at home is our striped baseball. So what I've done here, I've just taken a regular baseball and just put one strip of electrical tape around it to make a straight stripe. If you don't have electrical tape, you can use a Sharpie, color a line in, anything really works. You can do whatever color that you want. The purpose of this is we want to get it right with our four-seam grip here, and whenever I throw the ball, if it's coming off properly, you should see a straight stripe, all right? The stripe can vary from side to side, but what you'll see is if it comes off your hand and it's not coming off true, the stripe will start to wobble a little bit. If you can keep the stripe straight, that tells you that it's coming off your hand properly. So now we're going to play catch with our striped ball. Remember, what we want to do with the striped ball, we want the stripe to stay as straight as possible. We don't want it to wobble, all right? So make sure you're staying behind the ball, throwing it to your partner. See, don't necessarily be worried with the direction of the stripe. It can be up and down or a little bit side to side. You just want it to be straight. You don't want it to wobble when you throw. Nice, good one. I need some practice.
Been a minute.
Next, we're going to play a game with your partner here. Same principles as playing catch, but we're going to play a little bit game and have a competition between the two of us. The rules of the game are the box we talked about earlier. If you throw it within the box, that's worth 1 point. If you throw it to your partner's face area, that's worth 2 points. You can play to as high or as low as you want, so you can go from 10 to 20, 21, 15, whatever number you think. All right, this is how you play. Ooh, nope, 0. 1-0.
Take it.
Yeah.
Oh.
1-1. Yeah.
3-1.
3-1. 3-2. All right, guys, that's all for today. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully you can use some of these drills and games to pass the time, have a little bit of fun, and get your game a little bit better. Hope everybody's staying safe. Go Owls.